We are here in Zion for a quick weekend trip thanks to cheap flights to Vegas and cheap rooms here in Springdale, Utah. This was filmed on January 7th, 2023, which was during the low season. At this time, we were able to drive ourselves down the Zion Canyon Scenic Drive, which can only be accessed by shuttle during the peak season. Now we are hiking the West Rim Trail up to Scout's Lookout, starting from the grotto, which is usually the 6th shuttle stop. This is also the same trail that leads to Angel's Landing, but because we don't have a permit, we will be stopping right at its base. For this part of the hike, we're scaling the canyon walls on these larger switchbacks. This trail is a 3.6 mile out and back, and it's rated as hard on all trails. I personally think that it should be rated as moderate because there is nothing that is technically challenging about it. It's a lot of uphill, but if you take your time and pace yourself, it can be much more manageable. Something else to note, it is recommended to check weather before your trip. We don't need them now, but I've been here at similar times in previous years where I needed yak tracks to make it up the icy inclines. This piece of tighter switchbacks is called Walter's Wiggles. Okay, we just completed Walter's Wiggles. Something good to know, there are some restrooms up here.
The sign is here.
Kathy, did you try this? You don't want to try it?
You can do it. There we
How do you know it's not?
How awesome. And that looked like it was drawn on by like chalk. Because I think it changed. Actually, didn't someone die here recently though?
Yeah, but it was in the river, I think.
Oh. I thought I saw a thing on TikTok. I saw a TikTok thing about this, like, the day before our trip. Oh, that's weird.
So, do you think got pineapple and a view? Now, let's head back down. Made it back to the lodge. Because we got here a little bit later in the morning, the road was closed beyond the lodge, so we had to park here and walk to the grotto, which only adds on a mile round trip. Now that enough time has passed and the crowds are thinned out, we are able to continue the drive to the back of the canyon. We don't plan to get out and do anything, we are really just here to enjoy the scenic drive. It's really full there, the Temple of Sinawava. Now we are headed back out of the scenic drive and to the east side of the park. Once we turn left here, you should know that the shuttle doesn't run this way and that you can drive your personal vehicles here at all times of the year. The main reason we are going on this side of the park is to do the Zion Canyon Overlook Trail, which is a quick yet rewarding 1-mile hike, rated as moderate. For this trail, there is a small parking lot right by the tunnel, but there's also plenty of parking alongside the road near this trailhead. There are also restrooms here, by the way. Now let's head back to the car. We're continuing a little bit past this trail just because the scenery is kind of different here than it is down in the main canyon. This is a budget trip. Ramen for dinner. They went to go get some Subway. No, thank you. I only stay here in Springdale about half the time that I visit Zion. By the way, Springdale is this town right outside of the park. We are not in a rush this morning, so I'm taking a little walk down the main road before it gets too crowded. Good room, good view from the room. Now we're headed out. This was our rental car. Got a Nissan Rogue Sport. All right, we're gonna go get our breakfast with our vouchers. Breakfast from this restaurant called Porter's is included with our stay at the Bumbleberry Inn. Chicken fried chicken, chicken fried steak, Belgian waffles. Wow, fancy.
Even if hard, because like on the back end, it's just like, you know, so taxes.
Now, before we head back to Vegas, we are going to do one more quick drive through the park. Since we stayed at the Bumbleberry Inn, we are going to try some of this bumbleberry candy.
It's an interesting flavor.
Yummy. Our flight out of Vegas is later on tonight, but before we leave, we're gonna take some time and walk around the Las Vegas Strip, which will be in the next video.